Look at that ping. We got that 149 Wi-Fi, probably coming in hot at like a good 170. And that's really what happened. The ping was bouncing around. And obviously when you have a person that has ping like that, they're going to pick Scorpion. And we're here in the ESL tournament. It's not really a tournament. It's like you got to play 4 matches. And all players that are like 3-1 or 4-0 move on to the next round or something along those lines. In the end, you can wind up winning $1,000 and some other stuff, some in-game prizes, a theme for your PlayStation, things like that. Now, every experience that I've had with ESL has been pretty bad, and this one, the actual staff helped out quite a bit, but I still had, like, you know, scumbag players trying to not confirm wins and try to fraud me out of wins and try to report false stuff. So it's always important to have your screenshots and your camera rolling as you're playing in the ESL tournament, as there's always people that are going to do mischievous things. So make sure you keep that in mind. The staff was actually very good with this one, and I chose to go with Baraka for this matchup, in particular against Scorpion, because the way that Baraka is able to punish Scorpion is really substantial in this matchup. It really can stop a Scorpion player from trying to stagger you, as his 1-1 and 1-2-2 are able to interrupt almost any stagger that a Scorpion throws at you. So that means that every single stagger, every teleport, Scorpion is running the risk of getting hit with 40%. And I love those odds. And that's just the way that I look at it. It's the mindset that I have against Scorpion. I think Baraka is a pretty good character for that. You can see right there his projectile, if you catch him in recovery of the spear, actually will recover before he can get his teleport out and punish you. And you can block it and punish him for his efforts to try to get that punish when he thinks that you're stuck in recovery for your projectile, but you're actually not. And there's a lot of little nuanced things that Baraka can do in this matchup, but the big thing is being able to punish really hard and challenge all of his staggers and make Scorpion think before he gets those staggers rolling. Because if he's got to think on his staggers, it's going to slow a Scorpion down, and that's what you want. You can see right here, he actually goes back to the character select screen. He chooses Sonya. Not a great matchup for Baraka. Not my favorite character to use against Sonya. I actually like to use Scorpion against Sonya if I can. But in this match, I'm just trying to catch some trades. And you can see that I'm meter burning purposely from particular distances, because I know that if he only shoots 1, I get 2. So I win that trade. So that's basically why I'm doing that. I'm also using the down forward 1 a lot, because a lot of her moves are high. So like her back 1 starts high. If she wants to try to advance, she's got to come in that way. So the down forward 1, where he has the extension on the poke, works really well in this matchup to keep her at bay. You see right there, I caught the trade. That's basically the mindset that I'm utilizing here with Baraka in this matchup. Using the down forward 1, try to keep her at bay, try to keep my spacing, using my jump-ins to punish her projectiles, and just trying to enforce my will in the corner here. I don't really want her to get out of the corner. So you can see I'm being like extra offensive because I just don't want her to get out. Right here, I'm just playing patient, just waiting, double poking, don't even care. And we're just moving in like that. So it's pretty cool. I haven't played in competitive tournaments or anything from Mortal Kombat in a while. I did like the first maybe 2 weeks. No, it was probably later than that. It was probably a month after the game came out. I played in a tournament, did okay. I lost to Lego Help, who's been on the subscriber spotlight many times over. I lost to Big D also. And both matches were, the one against Big D is actually closer than the one against Lego Help. Lego Help destroyed me with Kung Lao. I had no idea what to do in that matchup whatsoever. And he did a great job. But right here you can see the ESL tournament. We're 2-0 right here in this set. And we're moving on to the next opponent. Now this opponent, he was using SubZero. And I went with Shang. And SubZero, Thin Ice is a really difficult matchup for Shang. So I was really happy that he decided to pick Dead of Winter. So against Dead of Winter, what I particularly like to do is play at a range where I can hit him with a projectile before the startup of the ice ball finishes. He does catch me with a couple meter burn ice balls that go through my projectile because I was being a little careless. But see right there, you can see that it catches them before the startup is over and the projectile actually flies out. That's really the range that you want to play it. You want to be extra careful as far as the projectile goes. You want to look at his meter as well. You see right there, I knew that he spent it, so he has no meter right now. So I'm just going to go ham on him. And that's basically, you know, how you play this matchup. When thin ice comes into play, the slide really causes a lot of issues for Shang because his projectile can get punished from almost anywhere. And you can see right there, I got out of combo, particularly at the shoulder charge there, because I knew that he would be stuck in recovery frames more so than his standard hit. So I purposely took the couple hits and got out of the combo at that particular moment. So in case he were to confirm and not go into shoulder, I'd be in a better situation. And it worked out. I was able to get the counter on my stand one. Right there, a drop combo. Ugh. Sometimes I look at my gameplay and I think like, oh, like how did I drop that? Like how am I hitting forward 3? Like how am I doing that? You know, but analyzing your gameplay is definitely important for getting better. Right there, I got caught in a jump. He actually played this really well here. Drops the combo at the end. But this is what you don't want. You don't want sub all up in your grill. I played the matchup pretty well for the most part, keeping him away. You know, throwing him right now, getting space. That's what I want. I want to keep the space as best as possible. Just throwing projectiles, beat him out from the start up there, as you can see, able to block it. That's what you want. That's what you want in that matchup. Now, he knows that I'm sure that thin ice does a little bit better with the slide, so he probably was thinking about it, goes and switches to thin ice. A much better choice. This guy's actually a really good SubZero. He anti-aired me really well. He played patiently. You know, right here, look at that, just reacting with the slide. Like, very good player. I would definitely like to play this guy again. He's got a really good sub. So with thin ice, the projectile game is a little bit stronger. You can see that he's able to throw the ice walls at me, which have, I don't know if it's a little bit faster startup or not. It's still a slow startup. Shang still wins the zoning war, but when you're, you know, thinking about that slide constantly, definitely puts a little bit of the brakes on your zoning. And if you catch a trade with the ice ball, you're in a bad spot. So right there, that was a great conversion. Just jumped out, but then I just dropped it. But we're coming in, crushing below city, and we're just gonna get that damage here. Yeah, we're just gonna chip him out anyway. He's got to poke. He's got to do something, because if not, he's gonna be dead. The poke game is real, man. I'm definitely interested to see what they do with these, with the balance patch. We're gonna get some announcements tomorrow. You'll probably see this tomorrow, so when you see this, it'll probably be today. But there will be a combat cast going over, you know, different adjustments that they're making to the game, nerfs, buffs, etc. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm expecting to see some Gearus nerfs. I'm sure it'll be something. We'll see probably, I know Tweety was tweeting about Jackie. You know, we'll see what happens. But I'm always, you know, a big proponent of playing the game the way it is and just making adjustments. Right there, that roll was so clutch. So clutch. We're going to get this fatal blow here, and we're going to tap it out, and we're going to get that kill, sealing up this match. So clutched it out in the end. Very good player, though. Very good player. Speaking of very good players, this was the best player that I played all night. And both of the matches that we played here really go down to the wire, particularly the last one. Now, against Erron Black, some of the things that I'm thinking about in the matchup, I want to use my projectile, but I also have to, you know, make sure that he's not in scud shot. If I see that he is already in scud shot, I'm not going to throw my projectile. And the reason why it is because he can just meter burn on reaction. It goes through my projectile and it hits me. But if I throw my projectile, in most cases, he's not going to be able to go into scud shot and meter burn before the projectile hits him. So usually you'll see them, they'll parry the projectile and then meter burn, and I just block it. So that's one of the things that I look at, you know, what he's doing as far as the scud shot goes. Right there, we're just trying to get some corner pressure going, some good blocks. Doing some good stuff. Got the corpse drop coming in hot. Yeah, but you want to keep Erron away, man. You don't want to have to deal with that pressure. You don't have to deal with that mix. You can fuzzy it, but you see right there, I threw the projectile, and he parried, and then meter burn. So right there, I tried to fake it. I tried to do stand one and block. I wasn't able to recover in time. So he's playing it, you know, a little bit more zone heavy. I'm just trying to play patient, let him use up all of his bullets. I don't even care. Like, if you want to use all your bullets, I'll block all of them. Like, I'm not going to rush it. I don't care. You got one bullet left. I'm looking at it. I'm watching it. I'm seeing it. And no defensive bar, so we're going to go with the plus frames. He flawless blocked it, which a lot of people don't particularly do. You can try to go for that flawless block, but if I cancel into ground skulls, you're going for a ride for full combo. Right there, he actually did a good job getting into that scud shot and punishing me. That was really good. Let go of block, called me out on the down two. And that's going to hit before the fatal blow comes out every time. That is a move that will knock you out of fatal blow. It hits as soon as you wake up. The corpse drop, full screen. So now he's switching to Gleez. This is not a winning matchup for Shang. He can punish his corpse drop from anywhere on the screen. He can also punish if he false blocks the ground skulls. He can punish with sand trap. So the big thing to do here, you can zone him. As you can see, like what I'm doing here, I'm trying to keep range to where I'm somewhat close but too far away for him to actually like jump in and hit me. And what you have to do is you have to keep an eye on the sand trap and the startup. So if you block a sand trap, you can throw a projectile. And he can't throw another sand trap until... or he can't throw another sand trap when you throw that projectile because it'll hit him. And when you get that trade, you only get like a little piece of damage against you, and he catches the full projectile. But you can see he did catch me with the crushing blow off of it. Because I was getting a little too crazy with the projectile, so... So block, projectile, right? Block, projectile. Block, projectile, right? That's the way you gotta play it. Because if he blocks your projectile and you try to throw another one, he can get the sand trap in and punish you on your startup. So I hope that's clear. It's like kind of confusing, I guess. He caught me there because I went 2 in a row. See, I'm being an idiot. But you can get close enough. If I were a couple steps more forward, you could actually throw 2 in a row. But then you run the risk of getting caught up with gear shenanigans like this. When you get a little bit too close, and right now, you know, I'm stuck in the matrix. Got the vortex rolling. Up 2 got me. I tried to down 1 or down 3 there, but the up 2 just clipped me. Oh man, big grab here. This guy's doing some good stuff, man. And you can see this last round comes down to the wire. This guy's just not playing. I missed my input there. You can see I missed a couple inputs here, actually. I remember, like, yeah, the neutral jump. Like, come on, dude. Come on, Gleez. Like, what are you doing with this? Oh, the inputs. That's how I think of myself. I'm very hard on myself sometimes. Get that stupid input. Oh, man. So doing okay with the pressure, getting the grab going. Trying to get that space, trying to zone a little bit, not really relying on corpse drop because he can punish it. I don't know if he knows I can punish or he can punish it, but I'm not going to take any chances. I tried to get it there, but I was like, that was probably a bad choice. I thought about it and I did it, and he up 2's me again here. So now I know, like, all right, he up 2'd me twice, and he's done it, you know, rather consistently. We got to go forward 2, 4, 3 to cover that gap. Oh, man, look at that. He just clips me, dude. So, I think I'm dead. I'm mashing. I'm trying to get as many shields as I can. And I get a good amount of them here. I didn't think that was actually going to hit me. I thought it was too far away, but I guess not. And he's got no defensive meter, and we're in there. And that's that. Very good player. So, that's 3. So, I went 3-0. And then my 4th match... the guy messages me and he says, hey, I didn't get the notification that we're supposed to play. And I say, yeah, dude, like, I will just send you an invite. It won't let me connect to you. I'll send you an invite. And then he tries to report me and says that I'm not there, or he's not there, can't play. So I had to contact ESL and kind of go through a dispute thing, and I got the win. I did send him an invite, messaged him a bunch of times. I sent him the screenshots. So we were able to get that win. So we finished the ESL night 4-0. I don't know if I'm going to do round 2 because this literally went for like 4.5 hours. It went from about 7:30, I think, was check-in. I didn't get done until after midnight. So it was like over 4 hours for 4 matches and shenanigans. And I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm still like up in the air about it. If I don't have anything going on, maybe I'll do it. I'll post more videos of the matches from ESL. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got something out of it. It was good for me to kind of go through and watch the footage and talk about it. We'll be doing more of this in the future with more tournaments online. The console gaming tournaments are coming up. I plan on playing in those. I can't wait for those. When there's more information, I'll give you guys information. I'll talk about it. So you guys can sign up as well. I actually asked them for dates and stuff like that. They don't have all that stuff yet. They said toward September they're going to get more information. So apparently that's like one of the bigger online tournaments that are going to be going on in the future. If you don't mind dealing with shenanigans and headaches, ESL, I guess, could be a good time. But you're probably better off just playing matches against your friends as far as getting better goes and competitive matches, etc. And that's my take on it. So as always, I want to thank you guys for checking in. It's Gleez signing out, and continue to game strong.